Yesterday, the Lynchburg Police Department and the Lynchburg Fire Department.
Wait 1 second.
Oh, good.
Press record.
Okay,
All right.
no problem. Yesterday, the Lynchburg Police Department and the Lynchburg Fire Department responded to a shots fired call inside of a residence in the 500 block of Winston Ridge Road. Upon arrival, officers connected with an adult female who was a part of this scenario, the incident yesterday, and she has fully cooperated, and they are actively investigating the incident. We do have a deceased male, 37-year-old Emery Saunders, and I believe he is of Campbell or from Campbell, so we can double check that. But anyway, currently that's about all we know at this point. The investigators are really trying to, piece together everything that took place and the circumstances around what happened, and hopefully, since we've got individuals cooperating, we'll be able to come to some type of, determination as to what happened within a reasonable amount of time. So.
Absolutely. So this investigation is underway. I just want to make sure, what time did this happen yesterday about?
It was about 2:30 in the afternoon, roughly, and swift response from LFD. They were there quick to assist. LPD was there quick to assist, and so they got there in a timely fashion. Proud of everyone that responded as quickly as they did, and investigators are taking it from here.
Perfect. Now, this was originally a shots fired call, is that right?
Correct.
Do you have any questions?
Was Mr. Saunders deceased when you guys got there, or was there any kind of life-saving things done or was he just already dead?
I believe he was deceased at the time the responders got there. So.
And then when you got to the scene, is there anything that you can share about when investigators got to the scene, other than that he was dead?
I really can't share details at this time, but hopefully we'll have an update to the original press release as soon as we get more information.
Okay, and go ahead.
I was just going to say, could you just reiterate that you guys believe there's no threat to the public and it's all kind of...
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we do not believe there is any ongoing threat to the public, and that for us it's important for the public to know that in circumstances like this. This stemmed from a domestic issue inside of a home, and so it was an isolated incident.
Okay, and in this case, is there any charges that will be pending at this point, or where are we as far as charges go?
Can't really speak to that at this point.
Okay, so it is because it is
It's an ongoing,
investigation.
you got it, yep. It's an ongoing investigation.
And then, do we know where the 911 phone call, did it come from inside the house where the disturbance had, or was it a neighbor or somebody outside?
It did come from inside the home.
The 911 call came from inside the home.
Correct.
And then you guys responded to that. I guess, is there any other questions that we can ask, or that you'd like to talk about with that?
Anything else? I think we're good from our end.
Do you have any other questions as well? Okay. All right, and if we have any other questions, we'll make sure to reach out to you.
Thank you. Our thoughts and prayers obviously go to those that were impacted by this situation, and wish the families the best as they deal and grieve during this time. So.
Oh, and if there is anybody out there with information, who should they reach out to in the department?
Lynchburg Police Department General, the general information number, you can feel free to contact, but you can also contact Detective Bond, who is listed in the press release, and her number is on the press release on our Facebook page.
Okay, and what road was this on, just one last time?
Winston Ridge Road.
Winston Ridge Road.
The 500 block.
500 block happened around 2:30 yesterday. When were officers able to clear the scene by?
I don't know that information.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Anything else we didn't talk about?
That's it. Thank you for coming out and getting the word out. Again, no ongoing threat to the community.
Yeah. Oh, and any thoughts from the police department? Obviously, this is a death. Any thoughts from the police department when it comes to situations like this, when it comes to death and shootings in Lynchburg?
That's a loaded question. Yeah, I guess ultimately we don't like seeing it happen at all, right? And so, it disturbs us, as it should anybody, that this kind of stuff takes place. And in this situation, we don't know the circumstances, so I really can't speak to how this one, transpired and why it went down the way that it did. But of course, our investigation team is on it, and hopefully get to the bottom of it soon.
Okay, we're good to go. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. I know.